Hi kids, welcome back.
Welcome.
Happy holidays.
Happy fucking holidays.
Episode 239 of HelloDysfunction with Fria
and Crystal. I'm getting it together. What the fuck's new? Hold on a minute. I'm getting it. I have on a cat onesie. It's so tight. I washed it and it shrunk. It goes hella short of my legs. Look at
my God.
It's so tight I can't fucking breathe. I put on shapewear under it. And I really can't fucking breathe.
That like defeats the purpose of being cozy.
It does, for sure.
Your ankles are cold.
Yeah, no, this is definitely
put on socks. If you put on socks, you wouldn't have that problem.
Yeah. I didn't think of that, of course. Why can't I fucking move this? Oh my God, Mark and all his gadgets. There we go. Now I can move it. Okay.
So we had our holiday party, guys. It was a good time.
It was. But there was
a brief recap.
There was.
You're really
alcohol.
Starting to make us consider having liquor, not having
dry
liquor.
events.
Yeah,
we love y'all.
You're really pushing that idea.
There were a few that doing a little too much.
It's to be expected, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, the last one we had someone throwing up in the back room. It's to be expected when you have liquor at events. We know that, but still some level of holding it together.
There was a little bit of obnoxious.
Yeah.
And that's coming from me.
Yeah. You got to just keep in mind, like, people's children are there.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, just like...
There was some stuff done in front of the kids, like 2 different things that were done in front of the kids. Like, come on, y'all.
Yeah.
But we love you guys.
Yeah, we do.
Thank you for showing up.
And it was nice. I didn't expect that many people to be able to, like, hang out and celebrate with us.
Yeah.
So, it was really nice.
Fuck.
What?
My phone with my notes is in my fucking purse, and I'm so tightly compacted right now. It's going to be a mission to get up. I'll do it in a minute.
Do you want me to... It's easier for me to get up. Do you want me to get up?
Yeah, please.
You're fucking stupid. You need to talk or something.
I'll sing. You know what song I've had in my head today?
Where is it?
Right in there. It should be... Yep. I love you. Thank you. The song I've had in my head today is Revolution by Christopher. Christopher, the dude that sings The Lady in Red.
Oh, yeah.
So he has this song called Revolution. And it's a very short song. And it's been in my head today because I used it. I posted something on my IG story and I used that song with it.
Mm-hmm. So you've been singing it to yourself?
Mm-hmm, that and War Pigs by Black Sabbath.
Mm-hmm.
But fun little fact about Revolution, when my mom and Tony first started dating many years ago, I'm talking, we were little kids, like single digits, probably 9.
I know when they started dating.
And they don't.
We've talked about it.
So, back then, the way to show that you liked someone was to make him a fucking mixtape, not even a mix CD.
Did he make her a political mixtape?
He made her a fucking mixtape, and Revolution by Krista Berg was on there.
Of course.
Major Tom by David Bowie.
What a Berkeley couple.
If You Think I'm Sexy by Rod Stewart.
What?
And then Start Me Up by the Rolling Stones. Like, those were the ones that me and Will would have mom play all the fucking time.
Rewind it. Press rewind, mom.
Everyone else is at school talking about Nirvana and fucking SWV and shit. And I'm like, have you heard You Start Me Up? I fucking love... I love that song.
That's funny. They were kind of old to be making mixtapes.
Yeah,
I think that's you think like that's teenage love.
30s.
Yeah, that's like they were little spring chickens. Mm-hmm. They were being little teenage lovers.
They were little hard eyes.
Yeah, what's that about? Wow.
Charlene still had.
He's like, I'm gonna win her. She probably still has it. You think she still has it?
Possibly.
Huh? You should ask her.
Possibly. I want to say she even still had the Lincoln and would play it. And then it was the LeBaron. She did have the Lincoln, matter of fact.
That's funny.
Yeah, and Will and I would he loved Major Tom by David Bowie. Like, that was Will's jam.
Yeah.
Ground control to Major Tom.
I don't need a demonstration of the song. Are we done talking about the party? I'm trying to think. You just bounced your brain into something else.
I was just going to do something else too. So good thing you said that.
I'm trying to
reel me back in.
What else were we going to talk about besides thanking people? Oh, I know what I wanted to say. Thank you for the gifts, first of all, because we got so many thoughtful gifts. I love things that people put thought into and like just effort, you know what I mean? For example,
Marina Hanks. Thank you so fucking much.
Prime example. Perfect.
I let Stevie open the package when I was taking them to school, and she screamed, and then I screamed and I cried.
Yes.
Cause so fucking thoughtful, and the note that
so what it is if you guys remember, Billy used to use her Snapchat filters, and some gave him lashes and black lipstick, and I remember him rubbing his lips together like he really had on lipstick,
and I was just crying in the video. Yes. And he goes, I look like Maria.
So I need one of the lighters for sure. For so funny. Yes. But it's a pack of them. And that's so fucking thoughtful. I got a fucking beautiful ass bracelet.
Yeah.
Can I just say, is it Lizzie that made the fucking stocking?
She made us stockings.
Pea's got a stocking that rocked her world.
She said it's beautiful.
Yeah, she was like, it's so beautiful. She put on the hat. She's been loving everything that came in the stocking. Just thoughtful ass gifts from you guys that you didn't have to do. Like that was really so fucking
slippers.
Sweet. Yeah. Chex Mix. Like, there's so many things that we got, bath goodies and like just great things. Thank you so much. I am
very grateful.
Some people came that didn't come before. Like, some of my family came this time. Moni made it.
Yeah.
Neil made it. I think people were really fucking shocked to see the type of support that we get, because like, that was their first of our events that they've attended.
And this was a small one.
Right. And they, I think, were blown away by the amount of love that we were getting, and just, people that like, are just with us, and I was proud to have them see that. So. Yeah, thank you so much. I am gonna say though, no one said bye to me, and I'm pissed personally.
Wait, a few people did. We took photos with them.
A few, yeah, but a lot didn't, and a lot cut. I don't know if they had to cut out early or what, but I don't want to name names.
There was a lot of Irish goodbyes, and I'm not mad at it.
I used to be good. We call it gypsy fade too, when you just like disappear. But like, and I used to be good for doing those, but like, don't do me like that. Like, there was a handful of people I planned on also taking photos with. No, they were gone.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? So
Cop friend showed up.
I'll have words with y'all later about the lack of goodbyes.
The sneaky goodbyes.
Yeah. Cop friend came. He did. He was a hit.
Yeah.
He changed at one point into our new shirt that we released.
Everybody loved him.
Yeah.
And then, thank you so fucking much.
So much.
For getting up. It's not easy to speak in front of a crowd.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You shared so much information, important information that we will also be posting.
We're so grateful to you. Thank you so much.
Again, brought gifts. Didn't have to do that. Like, God. It was really nice.
She brought us these really beautiful, it's like glass beads. It goes on like your doorknob or in your car, and there's a charm of Palestine, and it's from Palestine. Yeah. It's beautiful.
Peas wanted mine, and I was like, girl, no, this is not to be played with.
So, speaking of Palestine, I've been fucking watching videos as usual, crying all morning, but I was in line getting us Dutch Bros right before we started recording this. And for those of you that don't know, when you go through the Dutch Bro line, there's workers outside taking your orders, right? While you're in the line. And then you just pick your drink up at the window. So when, and the line's really long, and I'm like going back and forth with a few cars. Well, there's a white van eventually that I'm on the side of, and I look in, and not only do they have a Palestine flag hanging from their rear view, but it's a mom, her and her teenage kids. There's daughter, son. They're Muslim. They have hijabs on, and you can very much tell they're Palestinian. And I was like,
that cigarette is bothering me. I'm
sorry, I'll hurry. And I was like, fuck, like, damn, I really wanted to buy their stuff.
Oh, they were in front of you, you said?
They were on the side. So there's two lines.
Oh, okay.
And they were on the side of me. I had already ordered and paid. And I was like, fuck. And I'd said it out loud to the kids. Damn, I really wanted to buy their stuff. I hate that you pay ahead of time at Dutch Bros and not at the window.
Yeah.
So then it merges into one lane, and they're in front of me at the window. And I'm an ear hustler, and I have my window down, and I hear the girl at the window say, yeah, one of our card readers acting up, so your total is blah, blah, blah. I scream out the window. So you
jump into action.
I scream out the window, wait!
You spring into action at that moment in your cat suit.
Yes.
Like a crazy white woman, ankles out.
Yes. And so they both look at me, the girl at the window, the woman driving looks at me, and I'm like, I want to buy your stuff. And she goes, oh my God, you don't have to do that. And I'm like, but I want to.
But
and she goes, yeah, I was like, no, I really want to. And she goes, no, it's okay. And I said, no, free Palestine. And she just like her face, just like was one of shock. And so I went over and I was like, no, I was like, I saw that you guys are Palestinian. I want to buy your stuff. And she goes, I'm really blown away because there's not much that support in this area.
I was just going to say, in the city that you were in, that was probably so fucking unexpected, especially from someone who looks like you. Like,
yes.
So fucking unexpected. Yeah. She probably thought you were going to tell her to move it, get out the way or something.
Scream foreigner, some stupid fucking shit. Yeah, for real. So I paid, and she was just like, oh my God, thank you. And I was like, can I give you a hug? And she was like, oh my God, yes, please give me a hug. And, I gave her a hug. And
your little heart took over.
It did. And I was like, that's the universe. I said it out loud because normally, like I said, you pay way before you even get by the fucking window.
They were like, okay, say less. Let me break their credit card machine real quick.
Yeah. And so that was pretty cool that it worked out like that, because I had really wanted to buy their stuff. So
that's nice.
Yeah.
You fucking played quite the joke on my coffee.
Fuck you.
For those that are watching the video, and if you're not watching yet, when it's on YouTube, go watch it.
Look how big her drink is.
What kind of fucking... I look like a cartoon. Look at the asshole.
I said that's for today and tomorrow.
Look at the fucking asshole. I told her, okay, because I said... in my mind, I was thinking of when you got me like a hot one before, and I know it was small.
That was Beats.
So whatever.
Before we learned.
So I said, I'm not familiar with Dutch Bros because they don't have one near me. So I was like, can you get me a big one? I didn't say the big one. I said a big one, please. And she's like, yeah, no problem. Of course. She comes with a 2-liter of iced coffee. This cup compared to my hand is so... I said, why?
Huge.
What kind of games are you fucking playing? Why would you get me this? And you're like, you said get the big one.
She
I said
did.
a big one.
And it's literally... Dude, it's like
it's like 32 ounces of iced coffee.
That's fucking real power.
I'm not ungrateful. I don't want to come across ungrateful, but like, what kind of games are you fucking... That would have been sufficient. Like, what are you fucking doing?
I think it's fucking great. It's huge, though.
I look like an asshole, basically, with this huge ass cup.
It's fucking hilarious.
Oh my God. Last night, I had a funky experience at the mall.
Oh, man.
I got peas ready, and I'm like, let's go see Santa. We were supposed to go with like my nephew's baby, but like he's teething and he wasn't feeling good. So we just go, right? Me, her, and Bunny. And there's a long ass line, and like we get in this line, we're waiting. And then I start to see these signs as we get closer, and it's like a QR code, and it's like something about a reservation. And then I see reservation line, and I'm like, oh, don't fuck around. So I go walk up to an employee, and they're like, oh yeah, this is reservations only, and we don't have any more available until like the day after tomorrow. And I'm like, do you have to have a reservation? Like, that's new. And so they were like, you could do standby and just wait and like try to get in between the reservations, but that line is already closed. Like, the mall is closing soon, and we don't have any. So I said,
why would they do that?
So I said, first of all, that's a very shitty policy for kids, like, and for maybe not tech savvy parents or people who don't fucking know. Because how are you supposed to know you need a Santa appointment?
Who checks the mall fucking memo
exactly
page
for a Santa appointment? So I'm like, no. I said, we've been in this line for hella long. I was like, I'm just telling you now, my daughter is going to fucking flip out. And so she's like, I mean, I've been here for a while. And she was almost implying like she didn't see me, because I have a feeling she's supposed to check in with everybody in line. And I was like, well, I can show you my place in line. Like, they're still in the line right now. We've been in line for like 40 minutes or something. And so she goes, I'm like, can she just walk through and like say hi to him or something so that she doesn't flip out? And she's like, yeah, she could walk through. Just get out of the line, come stand over here, and you can walk her through. But like, it has to be quick in between people that have a reservation. So I'm irritated as fuck, but I'm like grateful. Like, okay, at least she's going to let her say hi to him, right? So it gets to the point where I walk her up, and
this shit is making me so fucking mad.
So Santa's like, hi, and she's so fucking excited. She's like shaking, and she's like, hi, Santa, hi. And she like walks up to him, and he's like, hi, like, what do you want me to get you for Christmas and all this? And she's like, presents. And so he's like, I love you. And so he's being all cute, and he goes, are we taking pictures? And I was like, well, they wouldn't. I mean, we don't have an appointment, so they told me I can't. I said, can I take one real quick with my phone? And he goes, no, they don't allow that. No. And like immediately cut off the idea. And I'm thinking like, bitch, she don't have to get in your lap. Like, I could take it right this second with my phone. I don't even have to ask you, bitch, Santa bitch, but whatever.
This is one of the reasons I am not a fan of Christmas anymore.
They're ruining it.
It's become very commercial, materialistic, capitalistic.
Yes.
It's supposed to be about the kids.
Yes.
It's, a 3-year-old. Would it really hurt for a parent to take a cell phone photo, but you're so fucking worried about making fucking money?
Because it's a $50 photo package.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here like, so it immediately when he cut me off like that and said it like all stern in front of Peas, I was like, okay, fuck it. Like, okay, Peas, like, let's
you
go.
Don't want to cuss Santa out in front of Peas.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, but I'm thinking in my head, what if I didn't have $50 for a photo package? What if there are other kids with their parents in line right now that don't know about this new package policy reservation system you guys have going on? Like, it's just really shitty. It's shit on the whole mood. It's shit on the experience.
For sure.
She didn't know, but I'm like, you've commodified fucking Santa Claus. Like, it's really gross, and that's not what it used to be.
No.
Like, this is the same mall that I took fucking my older kids to, that I took Bunny to. Like, yep. This is new. So I was hella fucking irritated, and luckily she was happy, and she was like, okay, bye, and like waved to him, and whatever, we fucking left. But at first I was like, I'll make an appointment. Like, don't worry, I'll make an appointment. And then I thought, you know what? No, I'm not giving y'all $50 fucking to come wait in this line again. And like, I just thought about kids whose
there's
parents
a lot of
can't
people who
afford
don't
it.
have $50.
$50 is a lot of fucking money.
Is.
And I only knew that because I did the QR code, and the first thing that popped up was this $49.95 whatever.
That's a tank of gas.
Santa fucking package. And I was just like, what the fuck? Very shitty. I think that's a poor change for the mall to make, and like for people to fucking like, I'll start shopping online. I won't even shop in your malls. So, like, that pissed me off.
So not only is it reservation now, so the people that stand in line for hours with their children may not even get to meet Santa. But then on top of that, you can't even like take a quick cell phone photo. Mm-hmm. And listen, I get the Santa needs to be paid for his time, but $50 fucking, like, for real.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
It's ridiculous.
That's a bit much.
And it's like I said, it's just
I know
no
a lot
Christmas
of people
fucking spirit
personally that cannot afford a $50
For sure.
fucking Santa photo.
For
like
sure.
that's not going to be a priority in the budget this month
No.
for a lot of fucking people. So I just think that was really shitty. And malls are suffering as it is because people do online shopping. So like maybe bring people into the mall, like have a better business plan for this shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was very shitty.
That's ugly behavior.
Very ugly behavior. So that pissed me off. I will, on the flip side, say something that made me very happy and brought me a lot of fucking joy. You know where I'm from. Very poor neighborhood. So there's a video that I saw that kind of was going viral on TikTok. It's for a very dear friend of ours. I'll tell you the name later, who's still out there every day. And they're like, yeah, you know, we wanted to like put NARF on the map. Like we wanted to give them some joy. Like we wanted to do something for the kids. We wanted to put them on the map. It's like this little video from their story, a clip kind of went viral. I'm looking, I'm like, what is that? And I'm like, oh my fucking God. And people are posting it talking about he done stole the fucking Christmas tree from Union Square and brought it to North Richmond.
No, he didn't.
And I'm looking, and this tree is like taller than the project house that it's in front of. And I'm like, it's like has a star on it, decorations. And I'm like, what is going on? And I look, and so I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take Peas out there to go pose with that fucking tree.
Is it really?
So, bitch, it's definitely from somebody's mall.
It's from Macy's.
Now, it is. Now, what I'll tell you
How
right
did
now.
that motherfucker get that shit?
So what I will tell you right now is that the post that's going
Ain't no
viral,
one going there to try and get it back.
No, absolutely. You're not going to make it out with the tree. You might not make it to the tree if you're not from there. But what I will say is the video that's going viral, just for the sake of not getting anybody in trouble.
I know exactly.
But if you think for 1 minute that he hitched this tree onto a fucking car and drove away with it, no, he did not. He might have paid somebody to do it, but he himself did not.
For sure.
There's no chance that he fucking did it.
Right.
But it's definitely a stolen fucking tree. It's definitely from Nordstrom or somewhere, Union Square or something, and it's definitely in the project. So
That's fucking great.
They put fucking it was such a full circle moment. So I go get my sister because, you know, we wanted my nephew to see too, but like whatever, he wasn't feeling well. So we go out there and I'm like, we got to find it. You know, they closed down the projects, a lot of them out there. And so, you know, this one is boarded up, like no one lives there. But it was such a full circle moment because and if you know me or like are from out there, you're going to know where it's at when I tell you this, because you have to actually find it. But it's in CY's driveway.
Is it really?
It's, yeah. Like, so my old best friend who passed away of COVID, one of my childhood best friends, it's in the driveway of the house she grew up in.
Oh my God.
So when I found it, it's such a fucking in the cut ass place. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, in my heart, I was just like, oh my God, like that's so appropriate. Like who else, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and she was so for the kids. Like she, oh my God, like she would give a kid anything. And so it was just like a full circle moment. But we found it and, you know, it's abandoned. It's an abandoned house and it's boarded up and shit. But they wrote like Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, Happy Kwanzaa, in different like paint on the fucking house. There's all these little decorations. Peas was like posing next to him. I'll post it. We posed next to this big ass tree. I think they had a generator out there yesterday at one point trying to get the lights going. But I just appreciated the effort, and the fact that it's stolen just made me love it that much more. Because again, you know, this is a neighborhood where families are not finna have $50 for a fucking Santa package. You know what I mean? And it made me appreciate it so much more, because I was like, honestly, the fact that it's hella funny, yeah, but like it makes me like it better. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and just they did it for the neighborhood and they didn't have to fucking do it, and I just think it's beautiful. And
I love that.
That is really the kind of Christmas attitude that I want more of.
For sure.
That not QR code reservation $50 or you can't talk to Santa. Like, fuck that.
You.
We'll have our own motherfucking Santa. And my sister even said
tree?
it. Yeah, we'll take your motherfucking tree and his house if you don't act right. And my sister was even like, I know who will post up and come be Santa if the kids need it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just make do. Like, you know?
Yeah,
you make it happen.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you the video. You're gonna love it.
It's a prime example of shop local, steal corporate.
Exactly.
Trademarking, don't take it.
It's become our fucking motto, and
Absolutely.
It's like it's something we really live by. And it, you know, this is just an example of that, like of why we hate fucking corporations.
I love it. I love the tree in the projects even more.
On a spray painted bando
after
in the neighborhood after that, like,
after hearing kids can't even get a photo with fucking Santa.
Yeah. Honestly, the only reason that Pease was even able to have words with him real quick is because I pressed it. Like, she was telling me to go home. She was like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. And I was looking at her and I was like, look, like, we've been in line for 40 minutes. I can show you where we're at in line because the line is long as fuck and she's going to lose it. And like, if I would not have sat there and pressed her about it, she was going to send us home. You were going to send a 3-year-old home. Like, that's so disgusting to me.
For sure.
That a business would fucking do that because we don't have a reservation for a package with Santa.
Seeing Santa is about making money now, not for
anything for the kids. It's not. This is not about for the kids.
When we were little, it was free.
It was free. You go and you fucking talk to him and whatever. You could pay for a Polaroid if you wanted to.
And your parents could have a camera.
Yeah. Yep. And that, it's not what it used to be. And that's why we hate fucking corporations and shit. That's just a prime example. Like, gross. They've made it gross.
Oh, it's so angering to me. Because especially, like, I know how excited Pease was. There's a million other
was like
children
shaking.
like
she
that.
was so nervous and like didn't know when to walk up. It was really cute. It was her excitement.
And you couldn't even fucking record it.
Yeah, no, not at all. And you were about to fuck off her excitement. Like, you know me, I'll knock shit over. Like, bitch,
I'll kill you.
No
over
one's
her.
seeing Santa. Like, I'll fuck off everybody's package if you make it to where my 3-year-old.
Y'all gonna have a camera.
Exactly. Like, if you fuck, I'll take the camera with me back to North Richmond. Like, if you want to fuck around, like, if that's what we're doing, let me know. Like, they're lucky they made the right choice. That's what I'm gonna say. After standing in line for 40 minutes and I had to pee with my bladder, like, you're lucky you made the right choice. I appreciate it. I'm grateful. But like, you made the right decision overall, because like, I would have ruined the night and made it tragic for everyone.
Now the police are here. Now the cops are here.
Now all the kids are crying, not just mine. Like, for real. But
fuck you, Sun Valley Mall. How about that?
Yeah, it's fucked up. I hope y'all trees get took too. Bingo. I went to bingo the other night.
I know. I'm so jealous.
It reminded me of you. It smelled like fucking old people when you walk in. I went to the one in Oakland. I don't
smell like old people.
No. But it was like smokers and coffee.
For
and
sure.
Like, you know. But it was my father-in-law's birthday, and he had just got out of the hospital earlier that week. And so this was important for us to go. And so I had never been there before. I knew Stinkers has, because like his two grandpas go all the fucking time. And so he was there, me, my sister-in-law, a couple of my sister-in-laws, and like some of his homies, a bunch of old men. They were playing dominoes at first. We got there, it was in the East, and they sold hella food. They had this crazy fucking menu, hella good coffee that was free.
Nice.
I didn't know how to play, and so like they were teaching me.
So fun.
Yeah, they were teaching me, like, you get this like iPad looking electronic board, and you get the one that you dab, the paper booklet or whatever. So I didn't win shit. So I paid $25 to get in, you know, to play. And then like, I thought I better win something. I came so close at one point, didn't win shit. So I was, you know me, I'm like, I'm never coming again. Is that the place
where you can play like the little extra games too?
Yep. They walk around selling the cards for the extra. Yeah. They did a bunch of those. And there was, at one point, this lady jumped up out her seat because she was mad. She was saying like he didn't call the number when he was supposed to. Like, I think he made a mistake at one point. She flew up out her chair and was like cussing him out.
About bingo.
there was an armed security in there with a gun. The guy reading off the numbers was like, why don't you go smoke a cigarette? Like, you need to calm down. Go smoke a cigarette. You need to relax. Because she jumped up and was cussing him the fuck out. I was like, oh, they don't play.
No.
I was people watching. So many old Filipino gamblers in there. So many people with superstitions, like all these little tchotchkes that they line up for their good luck. Some people wanted
rub them, touch them.
Yes, they wanted to sit alone. Like, it's a whole thing. And I didn't know. It was very interesting to people watch. But there were like young people too that came alone. And I'm like, you got that gambler blood. Like, you're in here serious as fuck, alone, don't want to sit with nobody. Read off my numbers. Like, it was crazy to see. But it was like a big gymnasium size room with hella tables, and that bitch was packed out. Wow. Like, I kid you not, there was an empty table in there.
Damn.
And what day of the week was that?
Like a fucking Tuesday or a Wednesday. Yeah.
And so I was thinking, like, this is crazy. And my sister was like, girl, there's people that come every single day. And I was like, what?
Whole checks be spent.
Yes. I couldn't believe it. We were talking about hella shit. Like, I guess the people that work there that walk around selling them extra cards take home $1,000 a week. Damn. And I was like, what? And my sister was like, yeah, I might do it part-time. Like, and I was like, are you serious? $1,000 a week is a lot to come a few nights a week and fucking, sell them little tickets or whatever. But it's big business going on in there. One of my father-in-law's friends hit twice. And so he came around all of us at the table, gave all of us some money. And I was like, what's this for? Thank you. I guess it was just like some...
it's like bingo etiquette. If you win a bingo,
you're supposed to do that?
Yes.
Well, he did that. And I was like, oh, what's this for? It's not because I'm cute. He was just doing it for everybody. And he hit twice. And I think he won like $1,000. I think he won $500 each time.
Yeah.
But he was all calm. And I was telling my sister, like, I would be doing a cartwheel right now if I hit once. Like,
I'm screaming.
Yes. And he was so chill, like it was regular. And I'm like, they've been doing this. Like, this is all new to me. But
we used to play all the time when Nona was alive. I used to
Would she go to the places?
So we used at the senior center in my small town I'm from. They would do bingo on Wednesday nights, 7 o'clock, and it would be me, Nona, Carolyn, sometimes my mom, and Lisette would go.
Oh,
and
I do remember that. I do remember you going a few times.
And then we went up until COVID actually, but the jackpot's there, so you play 10 games. The jackpots depend on how many people come.
Yeah.
Typically, they'd be around $75 each game. And then at the very end, so you play 10 regular bingos, and then you do a blackout game. And
yeah, they were doing those too. And I was like, what's that?
Black out the board. You have to get everything on your board. And
I came close a few times.
Did you?
I had like 2 left. And I was like, I'm winning. I was like telling the whole table, I'm finna win. No, I fucking didn't.
No, you fucking
Not one time.
You jinxed it. You don't say it out loud.
Well, I kept saying, like, what are they going to do if I scream bingo, but I'm just playing?
Oh,
like,
bitch, they'll be so fucking mad.
Asking, and then, my intrusive thoughts kept telling me, scream it. Just scream it right now.
Scream fuck
and I was
all
like,
of you.
Have y'all ever done it? I'm finna just scream it. And they were like laughing, like,
don't you do it. And the other thing is, don't you ever clear your board or your numbers until they verify that somebody really did get bingo.
Oh, yeah. They had somebody walk over and check.
Yeah, because people have yelled bingo before and not really had bingo. And people done cleared their boards and then you're fucked.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because at the senior center, they don't use the electronic one. You get actual wooden boards with little sliders that you slide over. Like from the fucking 60s, the games.
Oh, my God.
It's cool. But the blackout pots at the senior center would be like $200, right? And I remember I've won blackout before and I've won bingo, but them old ladies,
they're serious, huh?
So fucking serious, bitch. They would give us dirty looks at my table.
They were being
the
mean
young
to me.
people.
Some people did not want me walking by their table.
Yes.
I ordered chili cheese fries, of course, and they gave me a little buzzer, right? And so it starts going off, and it's hella far from where I need to go get the food. So I'm walking by with the thing going. This old lady said, "Why don't you turn it off?" And I'm looking like, I said, if I knew how.
Like you, Ethel.
Yelling at me. And I was like, what a mean bitch. No, there was a lot of mean bitches in there.
Yes, those old fucking people. They don't fucking play about bingo. Same thing. They'd have little tchotchkes on their table.
Yes.
They'd stroke
money
shit.
Cats and little fucking, I'll knock that shit over.
Yes.
Don't you be mean to me.
I remember like yelling bingo, raising my hand, and they would get
pissed.
so fucking mad.
They're like, don't come back.
Yes.
Ruining my odds.
Oh, and don't sit at the table that they normally sit at.
Yeah, they were in there acting up.
Yeah.
Like rude.
Bingo is
dirty
like serious
looks.
business.
Yes, I was shocked.
Matter of fact, I want to go next week if they're still doing it in the senior center.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they were passing out flyers. The Christmas Day, they have a pot that's like you win $7,000, $5,000, $2,500.
Shut up!
I swear to God. And I was like, whoa! Like they got big.
They're
money.
playing for money.
Yes. And then they were telling me about how the one in Richmond, the bingo hall in Richmond, they would wait outside for the winners and they would get robbed all the fucking time at gunpoint and take their fucking winnings all the time. So like a lot of the people came from Richmond because they stopped going there because it's too dangerous.
I've heard there's one.
Don't do that. You rob the bingo hall. You don't rob the winner.
The fucking people that are struggling. I heard there's one in Concord called Blue Devils too.
There's a lot, and people, like, I tweeted about it, and hella young people were like, "Are you at so and so? Are you at so?" And I'm like, "Damn, y'all be going too? Like, y'all are young people. What's going on?"
Because bingo is so fucking fun, dude. I love bingo.
There was this one Filipino lady at the table next to us, alone, had like 12 dabbers, bejeweled, bitch, rhinestoned out.
They were engraved.
My sister was like, she made those, like,
for sure, custom
rose gold fucking rhinestone blinged out dabbers. And I'm like, she's in here showing off
for sure.
Yeah,
I'm a bingo queen.
Yeah, don't sit by me. There's people that brought their own food from home, like Tupperwares of all different kind of food.
Do you remember when we were kids and we would do state testing and we would get those cardboard things to put around us?
That's how they were acting.
About to bring them cardboard fucking things.
Don't look at my statues. Don't look at my shit. I don't need none of your energy around my stuff. Yes. I would not be surprised after seeing how they were acting in there.
Dude, bingo is fucking serious fucking business.
I had no idea. I learned that day.
God, it makes me want to go play hella bad. Dude, I'd play like 7 fucking cards.
I posted like my board, my paper, my dabber, and my black coffee, bitch. And I was like, I'm this old. Like, just so y'all know.
Yeah.
I'm this old now. I'm venturing off into this now.
This is my idea of a fucking good time.
Yes.
Fuck the club, bitch. We're going to bingo hall.
I washed my hair to go out for this.
I put on clothes.
Like, get out of here. What in the world? How old am I?
Oh my God. Speaking of old, let me tell you about my fucking experience at the Walgreens pharmacy in fucking Martinez.
What?
So there's like a national shortage of pain meds, multiple different types of pain meds, right? And so,
which is scary because
it is, because
people get regular prescriptions and
I feel like
excuse me,
there's some intentional shit behind it. So it took me forever. I'm trying to fill Carolyn's meds. I finally found a pharmacy that has some, and
was there a lot of people there?
There was quite a few people in there. So when I walk in to pick it up, there is. Mind you, when I first went there to ask if they had the medication, you know, before I even had Carolyn's doctor send it, the fucking the old lady Asian pharmacy fucking worker was looking at me like, bitch, I'm a fucking drug addict. She was like, when the doctor sends it over, then I'll decide if I'm gonna fill it. And
what?
Yeah, and she's like, and the doctor needs to send over why the reason that your aunt is taking the medication, and then I'll decide if I'm gonna fill it. If we feel it's a legit reason. And I'm thinking,
if a doctor sends it to you, bitch, you do your job.
And I'm looking at her like, bitch, I'm not gonna fucking stand out front and sell them. Like, fuck you.
This ain't the DMV, bitch. What are you talking about?
Right? Like,
why are you?
She
acting
needs
like
the medicine. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, fine.
I'll decide if I want to fill it after I see it.
So you know the area, like County Hospital.
I mean, yeah,
there's colorful characters.
There's a lot of crazy people that are in that area. Yeah.
So I got to witness why she said that. So I walk in. There's probably like this 60-year-old white dude sitting in a chair waiting for his medication. Mm-hmm. There's an old black woman sitting next to him. I'm over here. There's two at the counter. There's two middle-aged Arab women buying some medicine. And then there's a younger black girl in line behind me. Mm-hmm. Here in walks, I would say maybe 30s, 40s. I couldn't tell. Very much high on crank.
Is someone on roller skates?
I don't know what is going on, bitch.
Someone's skateboarding down the hallway. What is that?
I was about to say, I think it's Tigger, bitch. I don't even have a cat named Tigger.
You're on pills.
I was thinking of
that pharmacy.
You took her medicine.
You took that woman's medicine, and that's why you think Tigger is here.
I was thinking of Winnie the Pooh for some reason.
Even worse.
So what? I think it's fish, like pulling the side of the litter box right now.
Oh, okay.
My brain's doing a lot right now. So in walks this woman, and she's very much...
You said 40s?
Late 30s, 40s maybe. Mm-hmm. She's very much on meth, okay? She's very much at the peak of her high. Lady? Yes.
Tweaker.
From here down is like filthy. Her pants are like tight, but they're really sagging. She's doing this, you know, she's like doing all the stuff. You know what I mean? Like she's fully spun.
Yeah.
You know, I don't fucking judge, but I'm like, fuck, great. So I'm waiting.
She's behind you, right?
Nope. She walks and goes straight to the front.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay. Old white dude starts fucking calling her a fucking tweaker and shit. Bitch.
What?
He's very much loves Donald Trump. I don't know why he felt the need to throw that in there.
Oh,
but
no.
I'm like, I'm probably going to kill myself today. This is too fucking much. I'm too fucking tired for this shit.
Oh my God.
So he's calling her a fucking tweaker, telling her she's fucking spun.
Does he know her?
No.
Oh my God.
He's like, I can fucking tell a mile away. My son's a fucking tweaker.
Oh, great.
Blah, blah, blah. And I'm just sitting there, and the old black lady next to him, girl, goes just like this. And I'm like, same.
Exactly.
That's what I said to her. I said, same. That's how I feel right now. Because it was very unnecessary. Like, why do you have to demean and humiliate this person who obviously is struggling with addiction? Like, we get it. It's not a good time, right?
Yeah, but you don't have to start yelling it.
Right. And who fucking cares? Why are you like... it just was really ugly behavior.
Yeah.
And so... She's like, what? What the fuck? You fucking talking to me? Fucking talking to me? So she runs over and she's getting in his face.
Great.
He's fucking yelling at her.
Now they're finna fight.
The young black girl that had just walked up that was behind me goes, what the fuck is going on? And I just looked at her. I said, girl, white people shit. And we started crying, laughing.
Great.
Well, then...
It's the litter box. You were
God
right.
damn.
Yeah, that's why I just lit
Yeah,
that.
I was like, what in the fuck is that?
Whoever that is needs to go away.
Fish. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're rotten.
It's bad.
So, she was trying to make an appointment for a COVID shot, the lady that was on drugs. And the dude is still talking shit to her. And I'm sitting there thinking, at least she's fucking being responsible, taking care of shit. Like, God damn, bro, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So the pharmacist was like, you know, you have to make an appointment, blah, blah, blah. Well, that sets her off. So now she's yelling at the fucking pharmacist. Then she goes to leave. And when she goes to leave, she steers clear of me. But then she walks literally. This is the black girl behind me standing there. She walks like this. And the black girl yells, bitch, I'm not the motherfucking one. I will follow you out and whoop your fucking ass.
Don't do that.
And the meth lady's walking out going, you're going to whoop my ass? And the fucking black girl's like, yep. And she starts fucking walking out, following her. And so I walk behind her and I'm like, no, I don't want you to go to jail because that's what's going to happen in the city we're in, the town.
And the jail is around the corner.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't want you to go to jail. Fuck it. Let that bitch fucking.
With her dirty ankles, let her leave.
Yeah. It was just like, mass fucking chaos. And then in my head, I'm like, no wonder the fucking pharmacist is interrogating me because it's fucking, what's that fucking show with Dr. Drew? Extreme Rehab or fucking I'm like, oh my, it was fucking chaos. Then white dude proceeds to tell me all about his family and how his son's a fucking tweaker and his son was in the hospital.
Nobody wants to hear you.
And I'm like, shut up, because you know what?
No.
You're probably the reason your son fucking started doing drugs in the first place.
And you just started a bunch of shit in here for no reason.
For no reason. And if you parented him any fucking way near the way you just spoke to that fucking lady that you didn't know, it's no wonder your son is on fucking drugs and doesn't want to get off. You're a prick.
Gross. That's gross.
Get off your fucking high horse, bitch, before you get a nosebleed. That shit's so annoying. But it was just mass chaos, and I was like, I hate it here so much.
So let me talk about me parenting someone. Peas is a menace.
You birthed an absolute clown.
You guys,
she's amazing. You guys have, oh my fucking god,
Peas
she's wonderful.
Is a fucking clown. And I have some notes. Okay, markers. I threw all the markers away.
You're fucked up.
No, it went. Listen. I sent you pictures the other night. She drew tears on her face.
The nerve.
From her fucking, what is this called? Your tear duct. All the way down.
They were big tears.
Down to her jaw. Big streams.
She was having big cries.
Okay, all over her fucking face. Like the hands, she drew like nail polish. She drew lipstick, different color lipstick multiple times.
Oh, I love her.
It went on for like 2 days. Like her arms fully sleeved, whatever. It was washing off easily, so I wasn't tripping. But then I'm finding it all over the wall. It's all on my comforter. I want to share a tip. Thank God for TikTok. Rubbing alcohol, the higher the alcohol percentage, the better. It gets out Sharpie, out of fabric, off the walls, everything immediately, effortlessly.
So you should have let her just keep the markers.
I let her clean everything up, and I was like, honestly, like, we're not ready for markers because like you're not in ready. Your tear duct. Like, what if you're trying to do your eyeballs or something? Like, you're doing too much. Now you're getting crazy. And I keep telling you, don't do this, don't do that. She thinks it's hella funny. She laughs in my face.
She does. And it's so funny.
The shit that she's been saying to me. Yesterday, we're driving away from seeing the Christmas tree out there. I got Dea in the car with me. We're driving. All of a sudden, Peace goes, oh my fucking God. Clear as day.
That's from me.
She just wanted to say it. There was no reason to even say it. So we both are dead silent. We look at each other, right? We don't know whether or not to say anything.
Wait, because yes, the day I had her when you was at bingo.
Yes.
We were in my room and I said, oh my fucking God. And she goes, oh my fucking God.
Girl, she said it so clearly that like it could not be mistaken for anything else. So we get quiet and we look at each other and Dea goes, what's wrong, Peace? And she goes, just the lights. And I'm like, you know what? So we can't laugh, right? Because I don't want her to keep saying the shit, and that's what's gonna fucking happen. So mind you, I already had her scrub my comforter earlier with alcohol, getting marker out, all that shit. I had her in the bath before we went, and she kept fucking, what would she do? Oh, she wouldn't hang her towel up and let the water out. And I'm like, we have to go. We're going to see Santa. We have to go. And so finally,
you kept saying, let the water out. Let the water out.
And finally, I cussed, and I was like, let the fucking water out. We have to go. And she goes, oh, I'm sorry, officer. I'm sorry. Where did you get that from?
Because you're a mood killer.
Where did you get that from? Oh, I'm sorry, officer. So I had to turn and look the other way so she could not see me die laughing.
Do not laugh at that.
Oh my God, she's a menace.
She said, warden, you fucking warden.
So then I'm telling Bunny the shit she's been saying lately, and Bunny's like, oh no, when we were at Auntie Crystal's house, we plugged in her pad, and she goes, oh shit, it's charging. And I'm like, see, we have to like start watching our mouth or something, because she knows how to use this shit appropriately. And now she's gonna go back to school after break and be like, oh my fucking God. And Nikki's gonna be like, what the fuck have you been doing
with Auntie Crystal
for Christmas? What have you been fucking doing? She's a menace. Like,
I was eating a piece of sourdough toast with eggs, and she had her mac and cheese, and we're sitting at the table eating. And you know, Peace is really fucking picky. She eats like 6 things, maybe.
That's it, max. Like, not even that many.
And I'm eating, and she goes, ooh, eggy, snatches the whole egg off my toast and shoves it in her mouth.
shoves it in her mouth so much that she looks like she's about to choke. Crystal records it, of course. She has like 4 fingers and she's stuffing this folded egg in her mouth. And like she ate in 2 days.
And
like
then holding up her other arm going, my muscle.
Her arm's like this big, flexing her muscle for you with the mouth full of an egg.
She's the best.
She's crazy.
She's the best.
Oh, I have to watch my mouth though. And
she's so much like you, but at the same time, she's the complete opposite of you.
She's like a very sweet girly me.
She's very funny like you, charismatic, but she's not shy like you. She's very outgoing. She talks to strangers.
Oh yeah,
that's from me.
That's great. That's really great. Yeah, that's been going great.
I love that.
She's growling at people now. Yeah. At the mall yesterday, we were in the elevator. They were like, "You're so cute." She frowns her eyebrows, and I had to keep apologizing to people. And they were like, "It's okay. We have a daughter just like her that acts just like that with people." And I'm like, "I'm sorry." At the restaurant, we went to a restaurant. She's growling at people. Yes, that's new. Like, why are you doing that? Like, you're the one that wants to talk to everybody. Don't be mean now. Like, she's fucking growling and scowling at people.
Oh, she's fucking great.
It's so much. It's just like, what the fuck? But she's great.
Officer. That's your new name.
Calling me fucking officer?
Officer.
I'm sorry. And goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, officer." Yeah. Like, you're so full, like, you're bullshit, but I'll fucking
she said fuck you, basically. Yes. That's her fuck you.
Yes. She's doing a lot.
She's really fucking smart.
She reminds me a lot of like Shirley Temple. Like the expressions that she makes with her face for everything are like, she's a very animated
and they're very exaggerated, but not intentionally exaggerated.
She's a clown. She's a very animated clown.
Yes.
Entertainer is what she is.
And you know, I've said it before, we have a lot of fucking kids around us. We've raised a lot of kids, and she's different.
Yeah, she's definitely different.
She's been here before.
Yeah.
Or something.
But she needs to act right. Like, I'm just trying to understand Christmas this year, because last year she was still too young to really get it. And I wrapped some presents that I have under the tree. And she was like, "Oh, I'm going to open those." And I was like, "No, you're not. Those are stinkers." And she looked at me like I ruined Christmas. And she was like, "But for me."
She said, I was fuck like, your other kids.
I said, "You're going to get some. You're going to get some too, but we have to wait till Christmas." And she's like, "No." And so I had to text Bunny, like, "Don't let her open no fucking presents while I'm gone."
You come home, stinkers, gifts her.
I'll kill her. I will fucking kill her. But that's the type of shit. That's what I'm saying. And then she'll call me like officer for getting mad. Like,
calm down, officer. That's your new name, officer.
She's too
I'm
much.
Calling you officer.
She's too much. My dreams have been out of fucking control lately. I had a dream that I told her about the day before, or maybe it was yesterday morning or something. I had a butt from the side. I was out of my body. It was an out of body experience. And I was looking at myself turned to the side, and I had on like black sweats or black leggings, and my butt was at my ankles. And it was like, I could see it. It went like a slope. Like it started at my waist, but it was so heavy, and it was hanging at my ankles. And I was like kicking it when I walked. And I was so stressed out thinking, how am I going to get a doctor to fix that? Like I was stressed. The dream felt like it went on for so fucking long, and I could feel how heavy it was. And it was just the most fucked up dream of this heavy garbage bag butt. And I was just like, what the fuck? Well, today I had one. I woke up this morning and we were at a garage sale. Me, you, and William, and I was hella mad, and I started stealing shit because they were hiding. Yes, because they were hiding hella clown stuff from me. You know, I've been like
intentionally
searching. Yes, they were like, don't sell her none. And so there was like a partition, and I found all of this cool vintage clown shit that I would have bought, but they were hiding it from me. And so I started stealing it, and I was like, fuck these people. I was hella mad. And then William got a phone call and was crying, and Lisette was like, "I'm divorcing cursing you.
Oh
And so
God.
I was like, we were trying to calm him down and make him stop crying. And he just kept saying, why would she wait until I left the house to text me this?
We're like, quit being a bitch.
And we were like, we were thinking like, yeah, that's fucked up. Like she wants to telling him through text. Like she didn't tell him when he was at home. She waited till he left, but he kept crying. And so that was my dream. Like, why am I having these dreams?
Crazy fucking dreams.
And I'm somebody that normally doesn't dream.
I haven't dreamt in so long.
Yeah, I usually don't. But back to back, double whammies. Like, what are these
the
weird?
butt one fucking was so fucking funny
so
when you were explaining it to me.
I was pissed. It was stressful.
A big draggy ass.
In like these sweats, and it was hanging at my ankles. It was so ugly. It was so fucking. I was like, I'm fucking a freak show, and it was heavy.
It's just dragging on the ground.
What a fucked up nightmare. God,
that would be your worst nightmare.
Yeah, it was awful. It was so awful.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Okay, I saw a post that was a question, and I'm curious because I come to your house often. What are icks that you have when people come to your house? Icks. Mine, right away I knew. Mine is when people use my bathroom and they don't close the lid when they flush the toilet. That's a number one ick. I notice it right away and it makes me so fucking pissed. What are your icks?
Maybe letting the cats out.
I'm about to go do it when I leave.
If someone has a drink and they leave it in the living room.
I do that a lot. I don't do it in the living room, but I do that.
But in the mid-mod room.
Yeah.
The kids are famous for doing it. All of our children do it. It makes me insane.
You left a full throttle in my room.
And I'm sad about that.
That was an accident.
That was accidental.
That wasn't out of just
but probably
laziness.
that or
leaving drinks.
Yep, leaving drinks in the living room probably.
Some people were like, I hate when people go in my fridge.
I'm very chill. There's not much that I like.
I hate when people sit on my bed with outside clothes. That was used a lot. And I was like, I get in my bed with outside clothes.
I walk in your house and immediately go in your fridge and then sit on your bed.
And then don't close my toilet lid. And leave a full throttle. No, but I
dropped cake on the kitchen floor.
Yeah, a lot of them I don't mind. Like that I was reading through the comments. I was like, I'm not tripping off a lot of that shit.
It's so small to me.
Oh, one thing was people getting mad that the pets were on the furniture. But like that's their house, so.
Oh, if you don't like pets,
I mean, I don't want them on me. Right. I don't want, like
that's understandable.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be like, don't let your pets on your furniture, like, and run your house.
They live here.
Yeah. Yeah,
this is their house.
What else was people complaining about? I think that was it. And just like leaving the seat up type shit. But if you're going and peeing at people's house and leaving the seat up, you're a fucking animal.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that at your own house. Don't do that at anyone's house. Yeah. If you're doing that, you're just crazy.
Yeah.
But I know some men that do, and they're like attitude. Who was it?
Gross.
They would just be like, I'm a man. Like, do you guys lower the seat for us? Tried to have that argument. And I'm like, you're disgusting.
From now on, guess what? You sit down and pee at my house, bitch.
Yeah,
I would prefer men do that anyways.
I'm gonna screw it shut so you can't lift it.
I just would prefer men sit down to pee anyways because I don't give a fuck.
Splash.
Yes, and I don't care if it's one pee stream. Usually men have like 16, but if it's even one, the bounce back from the toilet.
Yeah,
there's
drippage,
pee drips that spray out everywhere.
When I go in people's bathrooms. Or like any bathroom, I always look around if there's drips at the bottom on the floor in front of the toilet. And if a man's there usually are.
For sure.
That's gross. Yeah.
You have to clean it every day.
That's really gross.
Yeah. So I prefer men sit down to pee anyways. Mark fucking gets, he's like, shut up when I say that. I'm like, can you just fucking sit?
Come on.
Fuck.
It's a cleanliness thing.
Yeah, like you guys sit and poop.
No one's trying to demasculate you or whatever, or whatever the word is. No one's trying to do that.
Stand and shit.
I wish you would. Just so I can laugh at you. Be a man's man and stand up and shit then. If you're such a man.
Only girls sit to poop.
If you're such a man, stand up
and shit.
Yeah, that's what you need to do.
Right. Yeah. Fuck that. I'll sit down for everything. Shit.
I have a couple really good things that I saw on Netflix that I wanted to share.
Oh, sure.
One is called May December, and it's actually the Mary-Kate Letourneau story made into a movie.
She's fucking gross.
She's a sicko. So I watched it with Bunny. I think it's while we were sick. I don't know, but we watched it, and I had to like give her a brief rundown of this actual case.
I remember when it was going.
Yeah, so I started it not knowing that's what this was about, and then like 5 or 10 minutes in, I was like, hold on, this is like based on a real thing.
The fact that they call it May December, like it's a May December romance.
Is that why? Ew. Yeah. So
no, it's a rape case.
That's what it is. It's a child rape case. And she was like, what? And so the way that it's done, it's actually really pretty to look at because it's like very grainy, like footage.
Yeah.
It's overly dramatic. So like their acting style and shit is done like really artistic. Like it's different. But like just watching it, and they're not condoning it, and they're not making like, you know, they're showing it's gross, but it's just funny the very subtle changes they made. Like the names are very similar, the ethnicities are very similar but not the same, you know what I mean? Like they
so they can't be sued,
basically. I think that's what's going on. But yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it. Just knowing the history of the case made me like appreciate the movie. I don't know. That I watched, and then I also watched, that's on Netflix. And then I watched Leave the World Behind on Netflix. And so what I almost thought this was, so you saw that preview. I saw you share it of that
Civil War.
Yeah, the movie that's coming. That's going to be like a civil war in America. This is kind of similar as far as concept. It's really fucking good. It has Julia Roberts in it, and she's actually kind of a cunt in the movie, but it's really good. And it's also on Netflix, and it's a little Civil War-ish feeling, but it's good. Without telling you too much, you should watch it. It's called Leave the World Behind.
She's a really good actress.
She is, because she played the role. She was not Shelby. She was not a Southern sweetheart. Aww. She was not. I wanted to slap the fuck out of her many times during this movie. Yeah, but it's good. So.
Okay. I'll check that out.
Also like eerily, because of everything that's going on, it's kind of like this could be a possibility.
Yeah, when I watched that Civil War trailer, I was like, oh, this is not as far-fetched as we fucking think.
Yeah, I think that's what makes it good, is because it's like we could be facing this. So,
yeah, so many fucking so many people are waking up. The fucking Wall Street Journal actually posted that the IDF lied about Al-Shifa Hospital. I'm probably butchering that name. I'm so sorry. About Al-Shifa Hospital and the tunnels underneath it. Hamas was never fucking there.
Good.
So that's huge. You know, that was even fucking written. Anything discrediting fucking Israel or the IOF, you know?
Yeah.
So, so many people are, you know, behind Palestine at this point. And our government is still relentless in giving Israel money, weaponry, support. Like, dude.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
What the fuck?
But I will say Yemen is not backing down. They're not coming off of it. I saw this morning that the United States has decided to back out of its plan to go against Yemen. Because,
are they?
Yeah. They announced that this morning because
they're not doing Operation Guardian, Prosperity Guardian.
Whatever I reposted on my story, it said that the U.S. announced that it decided to back down off of that idea. Yemen has like over 2 million soldiers ready to go. Ready to go. They're already recruiting more. Like they've made like official announcements. Like we will start attacking.
So the thing about Yemen is, for those of you that don't know, 80% of Yemen is the Houthi-backed rebels. 20% is a prop government. And so the Yemeni people have had aid cut off to them, food aid cut off to them for a while. So they're actually going through their own starvation because of the United States.
Oh, yeah.
So... you know, when you come from poorer backgrounds, right?
You're like, you're poor as fuck.
You're poor. You were poor with me.
You know.
We were poor stealing from Taco Bell together.
You have a nothing to lose mentality.
You know, dirtbag.
That was very funny.
You know what I mean, though.
You know, you broke bitch.
You fucking loser. You know,
you have a nothing to lose mentality, and you have a
and then I find people like that stick to their morals, right? They fight for causes and reasons, not
that
for money
shit.
And greed,
right?
So when you're fighting against people whose moral compass
is based on
solid.
Money. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's fucking solid. Good fucking luck. Who don't care about dying because Allah got them.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Death isn't scary.
Yeah.
So good fucking luck.
And it's been expressed that they are not fighting for money and shit like that. So that's not something you can dangle in front of them. Mm-mm. You can't take anything away. They're fighting for God. So that's a dangerous...
And for what's right at this point.
Yes. So there's no convincing. Like, there's no talking them out of that. They're not going to back down. They've already said it. So it's like, pack a lunch.
We might have more money, more weaponry, latest and greatest technology. But we don't have the heart. We don't have the courage and the drive.
We have no integrity. We have no fucking...
There you go.
We don't stand on shit. So like, and we can be bought, and it's all based on money at the end of the... And
you can't
oil
buy them.
Exactly. So that's going to be a hard fight, you know, to win, to even come close to winning, because they're talking about they're recruiting tens of thousands of young men every day, and they're all ready to go. So like, you know, it makes my heart happy. I saw it. I got emotional. I teared up because I was like, finally someone is going to stand up and like have their back, and they're waving Palestinian flags with their own, and it's beautiful.
It's so beautiful. Oh my God.
Because it's what we've been praying for. You know what I mean?
And the fact that the United States and the rest of the Western world can back Israel, can give these motherfucking monsters money and weaponry, right? To slaughter innocent Palestinians. Mm-hmm. But the minute somebody steps in to defend Palestine, we put together a whole coalition.
We knew that would happen.
Like, you guys better not help them.
Right.
We're fucking bullies.
I just love to see someone say, we don't give a fuck. And like, you could get it too.
Fuck you, United States.
It's heartwarming to me.
Yes.
Yeah, that's heartwarming.
Yes.
Because they said, your threats don't work here. Like, they might work with everybody else that needs your help and so on and so forth. We don't get help from you.
Right.
So you can't take it away.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, in the comments under one of the posts regarding Yemen, somebody had commented and said, no offense to any Americans supporting Palestine, but I'm ready. This is someone who didn't live in America. No offense to any Americans who are supporting Palestine, but I'm ready for the American empire to fall. And I was right under it. Like, I'm American and I'm with you. We need to be humbled. Yeah. There was like thousands of people fucking commenting saying, I'm American, I'm ready. I'm American.
We've been praying for it. We've made a lot of fucking enemies, and we've done every country in the world so fucking dirty. We don't support bullies. That's not who we are. So why the fuck being American does not mean we automatically agree with the shit this country be doing.
No.
And people that do and blindly back the United States just because they're American, I'll never understand.
I'll never understand that. That's like having any relationship, friendship, fucking romantic relationship, and just blindly allowing your person, your friend, to do whatever because you love them. That's not realistic.
Right. I've always said, if Stinkers is a rapist, I love to use this example for everything. That's my go-to. Stinkers is a rapist. He's not my son anymore. If he knew how often I use that example.
We're testifying against him. Bitch, he'd fucking kill you. He'd be so fucking mad.
I use that example.
Don't none of y'all tell. It's our favorite analogy.
When Stinkers is a rapist,
when he's doing rapes,
he's no longer my son. And that's exactly how I'm treating the United States. We mean it though. We really mean it.
No, for real.
I'm not blindly supporting my son. I'm not enabling the United States either. No.
And then
wrong is wrong.
Knowing how hard we work, right? Like we fucking work hard to survive, especially here in California in the Bay Area. It's so expensive to exist here.
You have to work, hustle, sell something, sell plates, car wash,
steal.
Fraud, wire fraud. Fucking
for real. Like,
yes.
And then to know that your government is taking your money and giving it to Israel, who has universal health care, bitch, subsidized fucking college, a fucking
subsidized groceries, everything
type of shit,
spoiling them.
We can't even motherfucking get
clean water.
Student loan debt forgiven. We're getting poop water now, bitch.
California is now getting
wild
dookie water. Yeah,
there's a filtration system, and they just passed a law that they're going to allow it where they take sewage water. So your neighbor taking a diarrhea shit, going to the plant,
goes in your drinking water.
They're going to filter it. Now you get that over ice.
The United States.
Apparently it's because we go through droughts, blah, blah, blah.
Fuck that.
I'd rather die of thirst.
Yeah.
Of
the
dehydration.
Bay Area used to be known for having some of the best water in the nation.
I love my faucet water.
We used to, and now what? Now we get dookie water. We're not, no.
It better be for emergency apocalypse.
If it's just every day, now that's the water we're getting, I'm fucking leaving. And I keep telling you this.
That will be the final fucking, I'm going with you if that's the case.
If I'm washing my hair in dookie water now, I'm fucking leaving. I'm not doing like, how much do you
I'll drive down to the creek and wash my fucking hair, bitch, before I fucking...
With frogs, bitch. With frog poop. How much more do you want me to take? Like, I'm hanging on by a thread. I don't want to be here. I don't know what you and Mark don't fucking understand. I don't want to be here.
Do sewer water.
We have to fucking collectively come together.
We do.
And plan where we're moving.
We got to.
We have to, because you guys are making me stay at this point. How much more
the
do you want?
sewer water's the final straw.
Come the fuck on. We have dookie water ice in our cups right now. That's fucked up.
No.
That's fucked up.
That made me disgusted. Yeah. It made me want to go.
Yeah. In our fucking ice
because
coffee.
I know. You look at certain people and you know that their bathrooms that comes out of them, you watch them eat, you know that's some...
Yeah.
And then they're like...
And it's going to pass through a coffee filter and come back to us. That's fucked up. That's not right. No, I'm not doing it. I'm leaving.
I'll kill myself.
No, I will.
I'll kill myself. I don't want this. I didn't sign up for it.
No.
I didn't sign up for it. And
we have to come up with a plan.
Fuck you, California. And don't nobody write in and say, it's going to be so purified. Just knowing.
I just don't want to hear that. No. I already don't trust the purification of it now that we shower with.
No.
You think this just makes it worse? I already don't trust it.
I'm digging a well.
Yes. My grandparents' old house had a well in the backyard.
It's smart.
I'll go steal water. I'll go move the cement or what. I'll steal water from that well. I know that well exists. Like, I'm going to get arrested in Richmond, and that's going to be why.
For real, because the thought...
No, fuck no.
No, you stand by certain people in the store and they smell. That's being judgy, but like for real, the thought of shit coming out of somebody's ass and then being filtered into a cup of water.
Going through like a screen, like a little...
And I take a bath in it.
Yeah, and then it's given back to us.
And what if a poo flake, it doesn't get filtered good enough? What if someone's having a lazy day and it's like, oh, fuck running it through again?
All these posts that I'm seeing are holding water and water. Yeah, I'm not... Nope.
And they're like, drink it. It's so good.
It's been filtered. It went through the filter.
The thought of it is making me sick.
No. And then how often are you guys going to change the filters? Like, no. Nope.
No, I know what I do with my vacuum
water.
And my air purifier, my kitchen fucking water filter.
Those filters have never been changed. Like, no.
It's like 2 months past
and we're supposed to trust y'all. No. Nope.
I know human beings. They do stupid shit.
And they're going to cut corners wherever they can.
100%.
Like, no one's going to be like overly changing filters if they don't have to.
Who cares if everyone in California has an E. coli breakout and dies?
Yeah. That's what's going to happen.
No, it is. It's fucking gross, and I don't like it. Fuck that. Nope.
Do you want to do a write-in?
Sure. I was just trying to pull some up.
Okay, I got some. Wait, what's this? Sorry, that was like... Okay, I have a birthday shout out.
Okay.
I would like to give a birthday shout out to a very special friend and share my "it's okay to call the police" story. Excuse me. I want to shout out my friend Sharon. Yes, Sharon, this one's for you. We met at work, both working for Nation's headquarters, and instantly became BFFs. I introduced her to the podcast and she was hooked. Thank you, by the way.
Thank you.
We even shimmied our way into your live show by offering to serve and pass out pies and had a blast. We appreciated that more than you fucking know. That was like the highlight of our careers.
Highlight. You have no idea.
That was a huge Bay Area flex. We were both bummed. Tickets sold out online, and I told her if we are getting into that show, even if we gotta be some pie serving ass bitches.
I love you guys.
Side note, we had a blast, and thank you for letting us come serve, share your space, and meet others from the HD fam. Thank you so much, and you're so welcome back anytime.
No, for real.
She's the kindest person ever, and I feel very lucky to have met someone like her in my lifetime. She recently lost her mother, and I just want her to know I love her dearly, and I think of her and want her to know that even though your mother isn't with you, she still loves you and always will. I know she was so proud of you. Her birthday is December 15th, and I hope she's surrounded by family and lots of love. Happy birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday, Dead Mom Club.
Okay, police story. I've always loved Sailor Moon. Every day after school, my grandma would pick me and my younger cousin up from school. We had our own playroom with the TV in it with cable. Okay. I didn't have cable at my mom's house, so I had to take full advantage when I was at their house. Well, it's time for Sailor Moon to come on, and I go to the playroom, and there's my cousin watching weak-ass Code Lyoko. I tell him I need to watch Sailor Moon, and he says no. I get upset and see the cordless house phone and dial 911.
Fuck yeah.
Crystal.
Fuck yeah.
Hit call and leave it next to him and dip out the room. Oh my fucking God.
I love you so much.
Shortly after, a police officer comes knocking on the door. He got a call and heard a child in the back and wanted to make sure everything was okay. My grandma was shocked, and the police officer left after he did a walkthrough of the house. My cousin got the blame, got in trouble, while I grabbed the remote and turned the channel to watch my Sailor Moon.
You calling 911 and blaming your friend.
I was like, she did it. She's lying.
Don't ever let her back here again.
Oh my God. I appreciate you both, Pat and Crystal, and I hope you both spend fun time with your family and take good care of yourselves during the holiday season. Thank you so much.
That was great. I love you for doing that.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
You do.
To
teach people a fucking lesson.
Yes.
Call the cops on
I bet
them.
next time he don't tell you no, we're watching fucking Leo or whatever that was.
For real. One time Richard fucking... I might have told this before. I called 911 at Zips and hung up the phone on the payphone.
I miss Zips.
And fucking the phone rang back and it was the fucking cops, and Richard got scared and went back in Zips, and Mom found out that he had fucking called 911 and hung up the phone, and she made him stand there and wait for the cops to show up.
Oh my God. I could picture that. I could fucking imagine. That's what he gets.
Oh.
All right. There's another one.
I have a birthday really quick.
Okay.
This is from Melly. Happy birthday to Maria, Connie Mackin. Thank you for becoming more than a mutual on social media. I appreciate the love and support you constantly give me. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Maria.
My stomach talking. Can I do mine now?
Yeah.
Oh, I
no.
thought you were pulling one up.
Never.
Okay. My ex won a casino jackpot and hasn't given me shit.
I saw that.
Hi, ladies. Loyal listener since day one, literally. Been a follower of Pata from the moment her vegan recipes went viral on Instagram. I always felt like I can relate to you both. That is why I'm writing you with some advice. Uh-oh. I have an ex who I still keep in contact with. He's basically a best friend. We still talk every day, hang out once in a while, and yes, we still fuck. We were together for 2 years, and I decided to end it due to him being abusive. At our time of our relationship, we relied heavily on alcohol, and in return, he would get angry and lash out. There were restraining orders placed and police calls. Since then, he has realized his mistakes and has been sober since. That's good news. He's always trying to get back with me and is constantly professing his love, but I always refuse. Good girl. I know deep down he's not the one. I always told him I need a provider, and he's just not that. Good for you.
Yep.
Don't budge on that.
No.
Anyways, for the past 2 years, I've helped him try to get sober. Helped with basic adult responsibilities, such as setting up appointments, getting him his first credit card.
Oh, that's really nice of you.
I help him a lot. Well, very recently, he has won a jackpot at the casino of $45,000.
That's not a little jackpot.
Goddamn. I honestly was so happy for him, genuinely, since I always told him he could manifest anything, and he did. That's real. I always try to put those positive ideas in his head, and yes, I introduced him to the casino world. Laugh out loud. That's
my girl.
That's one of our favorite things to do together. Let me get to the point. Am I being entitled since he hasn't given me not 1 cent of that win?
No, I don't think so.
Or never brought it up?
Nope.
I'm too shy to bring it up. Girl, wait a minute.
So here's the thing. It's like an unspoken rule. I don't know about for everybody else, but for me and my people, if we go to the casino and somebody hits big,
we're splitting it.
Or I'm giving everyone I'm coming with some money.
Yes.
If it's 45 grand, I'm giving each of my, depending on how many people, I'm giving them each fucking, at least fucking $1,500 each.
Yeah. That's just etiquette, I feel like. That's just not even with money. Like if we go somewhere and I win fucking hella candy or something, I'm giving everyone candy.
Because if we went together, I really fuck with you. I really love you. Because I don't leave my house to go do fun shit, you know?
But like, okay, let's say he wasn't with her. Okay, well, let me finish it first.
Okay.
Hold on, because we're about to get serious now.
I'm getting irritated.
I'm too shy to bring it up, and I don't want to seem greedy. Girl, fuck that. I've helped him so much during our relationship and friendship. Hell, I feel like he owes me at least $5 grand for the pain and suffering he caused during our relationship.
No, for real.
I feel sort of betrayed since I have given him money from my winnings in the past. They weren't as big as that jackpot, but still would always give him money. I'm kind of glad he is showing his true colors. Am I in the wrong to cut him off completely if he doesn't cough up some dough soon?
No.
Please let me know what you both think. Love you both. Happy holidays and free Palestine.
That's right.
Listen to me right now.
I'm hella irritated.
I'm fucking irritated that he has not offered, but now that we know he's not the type to offer, you need to ask for it.
That's a greedy person.
That's a greedy person. And before you cut him off, because sometimes people are dumb and sometimes people just need to be told, right? That you want some money.
Give him an opportunity.
So you ask for it and you tell him, hey, you know, I ain't said shit because I was trying to see, you know, you guys sound close enough, obviously, that you could come at him like this. You need to say, hey, I was waiting to see, was you going to give me some money? Say it just like this. Be like, you know, obviously you're not going to offer, so I'm going to ask because I've always shot you some money when I've won. And, you know, I've helped you out like over the years. Like, what's up? Put him on the spot. Do not feel uncomfortable about that.
Don't feel bad.
He did not feel uncomfortable about taking the help from you that you offered, taking any of the winnings that you blessed him with,
putting it in your butt,
abusing you. He didn't feel weird about any of that. He was comfortable enough with you to do all of that. So you need to be comfortable enough to ask for that fucking money. And I know this because, like, let's say I have tricks, okay, that like, whatever. They might not always offer me money or whatever, but if I ask them for it, they immediately hand it over. the saying is true. Like, closed mouths do not get fed. And, you know, a person that's obviously greedy or whatever, not hella generous, obviously, is not going to just offer it to you. But if you ask, they probably will.
I'm hoping he's just ignorant, maybe. I don't know, but I feel like he should have been like, hey.
I think he has that attitude. I don't know this person, but I'm hoping, like, you know how I have like a Mexican pizza or something, right? And like I might not even want to offer you some, but if you ask me for some, I'll give you some. But I really want to smash that thing myself, right? Yeah. But if you ask me, I'm going to give you some.
For sure.
I'll be like, here, take it.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's the case.
Yeah.
Of course, he wants to keep it all because this is someone who struggles with grown-up shit, right? Maybe that's the case. But if you ask for it and you put it in perspective, like, they're going to be like, you did fucking come through hella times. And $45,000 is a lot of money, but bitch, that shit is going to also run out.
For sure.
I don't think he's going to want to fuck it up for when that does run out and you're a support system for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ask for that motherfucking money so he can give it to you.
Right.
I want $5,000.
It's just so weird to me. I don't know, but like I'm told I'm overly generous, but I don't know. In my head, it would be like the first thing I would do.
But you are an overly generous person. But like I'm saying, like, somebody that you're that close with or whatever, like, I don't see him telling you no. If he told you no, he would be out of his mind, and probably have like a drug addiction.
And you call
the
police on him
and say he cheated in the casino. That's what you do. He was
tell him to review the footage.
He was card counting. He was writing shit on his hand. He was cheating.
Yep, he cheated. He rigged the machine.
Put him in jail if he doesn't give you $5,000 minimum. No, for real. I do truly believe if you guys are that close to the way that you just described, if you ask for it, he'll give it to you.
I hope that he does.
Because I would be like, bitch, remember all them times I won and I shot you money and how you felt and like you were appreciative and shit? What's up?
For real.
Yeah. Be nice about it. But if he tells you no, lose your shit.
Do not ever talk to him again.
Lose your shit. But don't quietly go away. Lose your shit and then cut him off forever.
Just like break some stuff.
Yes. And tell him what kind of piece of shit
Pay for that with your money.
Yeah. Expensive things that insurance and stuff won't cover.
3 tires.
Yeah. Sugar in the tank. Yeah. No, for real. He better give you some fucking money. We need an update.
No, seriously. Ask him and then you update us because I want to know. I'm very curious.
And I might want $20 after he gives you $5,000.
Dutch Bros gift card.
Yeah. But I don't want one this big with poop water ice.
That's a 3-week fucking coffee.
I have to pee right now and I've only got like a quarter of the way down.
Oh, you don't want the big one next time.
No, whatever size. I don't want that. I want the smaller.
That is a fucking monster.
What size. A crazy fucking story. We need an update.
Yeah. That's insane.
I gotta go pee.
All right. I
love you guys.
Have to go decorate for Charlene.
Merry Christmas. Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, New Year's, fucking everything.
Free Palestine.
Go Yemen. Yeah.
Fuck. Ceasefire now.
Ceasefire.
All right. Suck it easy.
Okay, go
Wait,
to bed.
Just kidding. Tricked you. Follow YouTube. Leave us a review. Share us with your friend. Do the stuff. That's what we want for Christmas.
Subscribe to our Patreon, please.
Please. Give it as a gift. That's a great idea.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Now you can suck it easy.
Okay. Go to bed.